What's good, guys? I'm back for another sourcing video. I'm going to be trying to push more of these out. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, pretty much, I just Googled Yankee Candle sale. You could do this with other big retailers, but it just so happens to be that they have this like really good clearance sale going on. As you can see, like right here, it says like their big sale. And basically, I already saved this some time and I started looking around and I found a little bit of stuff, but what I'm trying to show you guys today is how to use KPF, which is Keep a Product Finder. So real quick, if you guys don't know what KPF is, like I just said, it's Keep a Product Finder, and it basically helps you narrow down your search of items when you know where exactly those items are coming from. So for example, like a brand like Yankee Candle, that's typically just coming from their websites, typical sales that they run. And then from these products that Keepa finds us, we can either directly find on the website itself or then reference to kind of reverse source from those sellers on those good listings. So I know that may not make a lot of sense, but it will. So the beautiful thing about this is you configure it to your own preferences. What I'm doing right here is sales rank. Um, you can do whatever you want. Typically, I like to do 10,000 to 300,000. You can narrow that down to like 200,000, but that basically means the product's going to be moving more or less, right? The lower the BSR, the better. For Amazon, you want to make sure they're out of stock. This is going to ensure the best, listings. None of this stuff really matters. As you can see, none of this stuff really matters. And then this matters. So basically, the brand is going to be Yankee Candle. So now watch on the bottom right here. It's going to go down from 31 million to 1,000. Okay, so that's good. But we're going to narrow it down even more. So we put Yankee Candle as our brand, and now the offer count. This is where it's going to be good. So total offer count. You probably just want to stick to new because we don't want to look at people that are selling used candles if they are. We want to go from 5. We're gonna do 5 to 13, and it's gonna go 152 products perfect. So it's a extremely small list that you could crank out in an hour or two time. But the offer count that's really up to you. You can go like 3 sellers, and that's how like, you know, competition is going to be super low, but a little bit more. There are way more advanced Keepa searches that you could do where there's like offer count actually going down. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to keep it pretty simple for you guys, and we're just going to generate this list. All right, so pretty much the list is generated. As you can see, tons of good pre-selected items, and as you can see, a lot of them are like bundles, but there also are a lot of these like candles. And now pretty much what we do is we just, all right, we'll try one of these. All you have to do is just you press this little Amazon thing to open it up in Amazon, and then also, okay, yeah, so there's no Google, but so you press Amazon, right? It takes you to the Amazon listing. So let's take a look at the Keepa. Okay. So again, not the best Keepa, right? Because we didn't configure the offer count to be going down. But, and then boom, this is actually a really good product if you can get it because as you can see, historically, Amazon has been in stock. They went out of stock and boom, prices just went up. You know what I mean? So after this, what you do is then you go here to the Google, and there you go. Like as you can see, if you can't find it like remotely easily, you just move on to the next thing, and that's fine. Don't expect it to be like very easy. It's going to take some time, but for those that you don't find directly on Google, like we just tried, you just scroll down to the sellers, and I guarantee these guys are all going to be smart. Yeah, so see this guy's been around. I mean, honestly, all of these are all good sellers. You know what I mean? Remember, just because you can't find a product profitably does not mean you just forget about the lead, because I guarantee you they're going to have profit, right? So we're going to take a look at their stores in 1 second. I'm going to pause the video and then I'm going to look for a product from the KPF search and show you guys what I mean. All right, guys, so I didn't necessarily find a winning product, but just to show you guys proof of concept, I opened up this one right here, and this is what it was. And instead of like pressing Google, I actually just went to the tab, like the Yankee Candle website, and to show you, boom, it is right there, and it's actually a bestseller. So I'm sure with including gift cards, you can definitely make it even more profitable. And this is a 20% off, but for my calculations, I used a 15%. Anyways, $3. It's a 2 pack, so it was $6, and then I multiplied by 0.85, and this is not really good profit, but that's just kind of proof of concept. Literally, all I did was go down the list, but I'll show you guys a good one. Okay, so as you can see, it's actually 20% off. All right, so after some looking, I pretty much just switched the offer count right here. I clicked on it, right? When it says 9 to 1, this is the most people in stock, 90-day, and then current, 90-day, average, lowest, and you can also do the least here. I did the lowest here, and I found these right here. Pressed on the listing. As you can see right here, 5% lower as well. All the sellers are FBMing it, as you can see. And real quick, you also got the good old-fashioned discounted gift cards for that extra 7%. Without it, we were making like a little under 10%, I think, but with it, 16.5%. I mean, that's pretty good for stuff like candles. That's kind of like pretty low returns. I feel like when people are buying these, it's pretty low return. So that's just one example of something you could kind of buy up during the sale. Pretty much what I did for the cost was I went here. As you can see, they got this going on. Oops. They got this going on, 3 for $5, which means each one is $6, right? But you also get the 20% off. So then you just take the 6 minus the 80, the 20% off, and you just multiply it by 6 because it's a 6 pack. We're going to be FBMing it. So pretty straightforward there. So yeah. And then same exact thing for this one. We can already see right here that the price is $42.99. Same good thing, right? And we could also see when you kind of hover your mouse over it, like the Keepa just looks really good right there. We don't even have to open it. That's another winning product, but we can open it for your sake. So we open it up right here, and we see our cost here was like $26. So $26, right? This is already better. Yeah, and then again, just like that first listing that we got at the beginning of the video, we can reverse source from these guys. These guys are all smart. Anyways, we're gonna be FBMing it. It's gonna be okay, less than a pound. There you go. Yeah, I mean it's not gonna be too heavy, right? So that is 24.18. So there you go. This is actually a better product. There you go. And like I said, you can just, yeah, I mean, look at that, pretty good. Like, don't be like, this right here is enough to show you that it moves, right? These guys are probably just like printing. As you can see, like one of these guys has a bunch of reviews. This guy, yeah, that guy has a bunch of reviews. Anyways, Keepa. Yeah, you can just hover over like this and you could just see already that these are good. Like this one right here was stable at 43, but it had a spike to like $55, which is insane. So yeah, basically these little cent things are really good if you get the ones that have low offer counts. Pretty good. Lots of new sellers as well. And yeah, that's pretty much how you use keep a product finder. That's just like a really bare bones though. Pretty much to sum it up for you guys, if you haven't really understood it. Hopefully you did. But pretty much to sum it up, you want to make sure Amazon is out of stock. You want to make sure that for your BSR criteria, you want to be anywhere between like 10, 10 to 20,000 on the low end, all the way up to 250,000 to 300,000. And that's going to give you a really good range of products. Like I said, Amazon out of stock. You want to filter your brands specific to the sales, or if you know specifically where those products are coming from. And then you want to select your offer count, and then the advanced version of the KPFs basically have to do with the price and offer count fluctuation for 30-day and 90-day. So I can make a video on that too if you guys want. It's a little bit more in depth slash experience. So I figure that a lot of you guys that watch my videos are trying to get into it in scale. So I feel like this is better because honestly, like it doesn't even have to be complicated. You can just switch the offer counts here to have it like the lowest, and then you can also adjust the price to be the highest, and that will work just as good. It will just take a little bit more time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We found a bunch of profit in it, and we did not get to storefront stock this guy right here, but I'm feeling good. I'm going to make a video right after I finish this one about this, because I don't want the video to be like 20 minutes long because nobody's going to watch it to the end. So maybe you will, but I figured that shorter videos, 10 to 15 minutes, work best. So yeah, I'm just going to make a part two, I guess. So hopefully you guys found some value from this. And let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video, if it was useful, if it was helpful, if the quality was good, what you guys want to see next. And message me on Instagram if you have any questions or you need help. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.